back to my YouTube channel. Today I have another video for you which we go over some setups that we called over the last week. We have a new service called GPG Live Trading Sessions, and we're live with me and my mentors on both New York session and London session, Tuesday to Thursday. If you want to know any information about it, all the links is in description. And let's just get into it and show you how we did it. So first let's talk about our losing trades or break even, which was 3. We had a break even on Euro GBP that didn't play out. It actually went to almost TP1, as you can see around here. It went almost there, but didn't work out. I pushed all the way back up. We had the gold trade, which almost instantly hit us at break even, and this one in a loss, hit our stop loss on 40 pip, and it kind of pushed down first, and which was induction, and now they're continuing to going up to our direction, but we didn't get any other entry to get our losses back or anything, so we just left it alone. And then we had NZD where we lost 20 pips on it. And as you can see, they're all trap trading, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But if you stick to the plans and the set of rules that you put for yourself, it's more probable in terms of winning rate. I think it's over 75% of the time the trap setup will win over a retail trader setup. However, if the liquidity is not there, as we mentioned in this channel so many times, if the liquidity is not ready, price simply is not going to move in your direction. Anyway, we are okay with all 3 outcome: loss, break even, or profit. So that was about 60 pips loss, a break even, and now let's go into the trades that we actually caught. It was a crazy week. We did really good, and it was even our first week, and obviously there would be some confusion. We had all this new setup. We're actually hosting it on YouTube, so getting used to all this setup and working with all these different apps is not as easy as you think, and I wasn't thinking it's that hard too. But it is apparently. So Euro NZD, it's a setup that we call in Tuesday. We basically wanted to see HDMA retest. Our entry was in 5 minutes, but our analysis obviously was more macro. This trade straight went to profit. We didn't see any drawdown, and it hit 150 plus pips TP2, and the risk to reward was somewhere about 127. What I draw here is on the higher time frame, but as I said, we got in 5 minute time frame. That was a setup called by Neo, GPG UK. I will be live with me. Then the next was USDCHF. This one only hit TP1, and I'm showing all of these, what we actually predicted, that where it's gonna go and where they actually went, because we have something that is like unrealistic TPs. We have some TPs that are realistic, but just simply because they are realistic or unrealistic doesn't mean that one of them will be hit. It's about you having a area or zone for yourself where you have to take some profit or secure some of your position, and that's why we have multiple TPs. The TP1 was hit with first day of sending the alert. The TP1 and TP2 actually was hit. Sorry, I just put a TP1, and then price kind of reversed. We were thinking that it's gonna continue going up. I actually had I bought it again around here when I have this arrow, and I gotta stop out this, which I think it's Friday. I got my losses back here. But anyway, trade didn't play out all the way to TP3, and it reversed in Monday, which is today I'm recording this, and I hit the second basically runner in the break even, and the rest were we took profits. The EURCAD is the next trade. This one was to TP1. It was pretty good signature trade. Midweek reversal. Price created a low on Tuesday. Stop hunted the low on Wednesday. Trap all sellers following this trend and then reversed against them. And we had this one TP1 hit 50 plus pips, which was pretty good trade, and then none of the other TPs were hit, and by Friday we were stop out on break even on our runner. So I'm trying to be transparent here. In my opinion, how much money I'm making or someone else is making has literally make no difference for me, because the difference between $10, $100, $1,000, and $10,000 is literally some extra zero on your position size. Depends on your capital and risk that you're taking. You can make $1,000, I make $100. One of us could over leverage. So when you go through like how much money you make, it's usually you never know if you're getting the right answer, right? So for this reason, I'm just saying there could be 1 to 4, there could be 1 to 3. Some people took take profit at the level, TP1. But yeah, for me, it's not about money, it's about pips. And as long as there is pips coming into your account and you securing them, in a long run you will be successful. So that was a EURCAD. You can see another trap setup. We called it right from here. Even this taps or touch consolidation on trend line here, if you would draw your trend line differently, this would also be part of a downtrend. Just giving you some value on this. The next trade that we had was US30. This was absolutely amazing. We caught it right at top. Basically, we were seeing buyer's trap the whole last 2 week of this particular trade. As you can see, was an uptrend, and then all of a sudden in Mondays in New York session, the high was broken, and it was actually a major resistance. It was broken, consolidation above it, and right before London session open, I saw a bearish engulfing at that high. Usually that's indication for me that price is turning, so we called it for a sell at least to the trend line, and another TP lower that we put it later on, and all TPs were smashed. This trade particularly was 530 plus pips. However, we had about 130 pip drop in the first day to the TP1, and then price coming back to our entry, giving us another chance to getting in for now 500 pips. So this was kind of over 700 pips, but I didn't want to, call it more than what it actually moved. It's about your trade management. What I'm trying to say is you could maximize your profit from 530 pip to 6 or 700, or even like 2 in position, make it 1000 pips to your account, right? So but price moves 530 pips in our direction, and all TPs were hit. The next trade was US dollar Canadian. I know it's crazy what we call them all. The next trade was US dollar Canadian, where was another trap setup where Friday was creating the low. Well, Friday created the low. They worked above that zone, broke it at New York session, and then by Tuesday there was another breakout to the low. Stop hunting the low of the week, trapping more sellers, and then it was very obvious. Price came above DMA, so we knew these averages at least going to be hit. And this is why we had TP1 and 2 based on our DMA. And price kind of pushed 120 plus pips to the TP2 in the same day, but did not meet TP3. And I need to, if someone cares about it, I personally don't care, but I actually got a stop out when they came back in Wednesday to induce one last time. I lost about 15 or 20 pips if I'm not mistaken, and then I got them back here. It's not about, in my opinion, it's about the net, and if you if you see a setup, you have to take the chance. As you can see, every yellow circle that I have here indicating a trap. In this case, a seller's trap. And I can see 4 different kind of seller's trap: a wedge breakout of the low trend line, and another trend line trap in the sell. Obviously, I took another chance and got my money back. That was all the setups that we caught. We actually had other setups like GBP AUD, GBP JPY, GBP USD. All of these trades were called in our live trading session, but we didn't send an alert to all other members who were not in the session, simply because setup wasn't as clear as we wanted. But we did took the trade in live and made, I think, over 250 more pips than what I just showed you. Without those trades, we are looking at 800 plus, somewhere close to 850 net for the week. And this is something that you don't usually hear it, or if you hear it, it's a scam. But I just showed you, none of them was a call when I just say buy this or sell this. Every single setup I just showed you was broken down, everything about it, answered all question about that setup. And once everybody could understand why are we getting into that trade, we executed. And this is, I think, very important. This might doesn't sound like a new service, but trust me, this is a new service in industry. Nobody can do it like we do it. We prove it in Forex Academy for time and time, and now I'm about to prove you even more. This was just the first one. Stay tuned. We're gonna send you more. We're gonna send more of these setups, recap every week, hopefully. And that's pretty much it. I hope you like it, learned something. If you wanna join to our trading sessions, the link will be in the description again. And make sure to like and subscribe, share. We're almost we have 50% of people who are watching not subscribing to our channel. I don't understand why, so I appreciate it if you can subscribe to our channel and let us grow and help other traders become better too. Enjoy the rest of your day or night, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.